In business world, moving forward means continuous improvement. Continuous improvement is a method for identifying opportunities for streamlining work and reducing waste. Continuous improvement can be just simple, quick, and inexpensive.
GROUP1 strategy. It consists of the three managerial processes, namely quality planning, quality control, quality improvement, which aim to improve quality of products and services. This is the plot of time versus percentage defective. First process is quality planning activity, where the needs of the customers are identified. Then the production operations begin at time equals to 0. They will find some deficiencies in the product, thus making the percentage of defects high due to planning errors, which is called the chronic waste feature. Without strict quality control, the defects could be very high, and this is called sporadic spikes. This is the original zone of quality control, which in the due course of time and quality improvement initiatives. Once the performance stabilizes the new zone of quality control, the quality plan has to be updated.
Kaizen, a collection of processes allows an organization to function. Maintenance entails operations aimed at keeping technological, managerial, and operational standards up to date. While attempts to improve the process are underway, existing actions should be carried out in accordance with current standards. Kaizen is a Japanese concept that entails making minor, ongoing changes to existing operations. As a result, a responsibility will be involved in two unique activities, maintenance and Kaizen. Kaizen's three basic principles are workplace effectiveness, elimination of waste, and standardization. Workplace effectiveness Japanese have developed the 5S tools: sort, straighten, scrap, systematize, and standardize.
Let's talk about 3 M's. Muda is a wastefulness, usefulness, and futility. Muri means overburden beyond one's power, while Mura is non-uniformity. The waste are not free. One has to minimize the waste in organization. The waste, strain, and discrepancy are reduced by the following: human resource, production volume, inventory, time, working space, machinery, facilities, tool and jigs, and thinking. Kaizen stresses standardization with the following objectives: represent the best and easiest way, represent the best way to preserve, evolve effective means to measure performance, standardize all the procedures that are used, standardize the training programs, standardize the audit for problems.
Kaizen implementation. Organizations embrace Kaizen in two ways: gradual improvement processes and the Kaizen Blitz. Specific teams are formed for each improvement project with each specific aim. The problem-solving teams use 7 QC tools and they use 5S tools to reorganize the factory's work areas for maximum efficiency. They eliminate PMUs and use PDCA cycle to implement improvement plans. Kaizen Blitz, also known as Kaizen Workshop, which targets a particular workplace. It is a quick improvement methodology that can be done in a single week. The team, after attending a training program on the subject, studies the process, collects and analyzes the data, discusses improvement options, and recommends the changes with the approval of QC. A typical improvement process using Kaizen includes start, select process for improvement, study process flowchart, identify problems and ways, apply 5S for workplace, remove PMUs, and revise standardized methodologies.
5S practices. The Kaizen toolbox includes 5S for improving workplace effectiveness. Seiri, sort. Separate out all unnecessary things and eliminate them. Seitan, straighten. Arrange all the essential things in order so that they can be easily accessed. Seiso, scrub. Keep machinery and working environments clean. Seiketsu, systemize. Make cleaning and checking as a routine practice. Shitsuke, standardize. Standardize the precious 4 steps. Seiri, sort. Separate tools, machineries, product, inspection, work in progress, and documentation into necessary and discard unnecessary items.
Seitan or strengthen and Seiso or scrub. Seitan or strengthen. Its purpose is to arrange necessary items in a neat, proper manner so they can be easily retrieved for use and return. The following could be adapted for enabling neatness in the organization. Step 1. Plan to arrange neatly. Plan to arrange everything at the appropriate place in appropriate manner. Step 2. Decide where things should be stored. Similarly, each tool, each material, each document or file should have address known to the users. Step 3. Be consistent in the following rules. It should be the discipline on the part of the employees to follow the rules. Seesaw or scrub. Its objective is to clean and inspect respective workplaces thoroughly. Employees in the organization should be responsible for cleaning their own places.
Seikatsu is the fourth step of the 5S method. The objective is to maintain high standards of workplace organization by keeping clean and orderly at all times. An example of this is the visual management. It is an effective means for systematic workplace organization. It is useful for production, quality, safety, and customer services. Shitsuke is the last step of the 5S method. The objective is to make the previous 4 steps part of the daily routine and to observe self-discipline through continuous practice. Follow the procedures and standardize continuously. First, you need to learn the fundamental requirement of success in the organization, and that is discipline. With the right amount of repeated instructions, coaching, and training, discipline can be learned by each employee.
The 7 deadly waste. Number 1, overproduction waste. This occurs due to failure of production planning when money is blocked on the unsold products. Overproduction is very harmful. Just-in-time, GIT is the right approach, but practicing GIT needs a healthy organization practicing Kaizen. Number 2, waste due to waiting. Work in progress is a direct measure of quality of the organization. A product is nearly completed but waiting for a particular part to arrive from another country. Hence, the product cannot be shipped. This can occur at any stage of manufacturing due to poor planning, organizing, as well as lack of dynamism in making alternate arrangements. Number 3, transportation. Unnecessary transportation is a waste. Therefore, every assembly line should be under one roof preferably. The plant layout should be organized such that there is no back and forth movement anywhere.
Processing waste. To eliminate processing waste, the machinery should be kept in a smooth working condition by periodic and preventive maintenance. Money is lost if a process is held up due to its breakdown. Furthermore, appropriate tools and fixtures are needed for optimum time in manufacturing. Inventory waste. Supply chain management shouldn't be having excess materials, although sometimes they produce more for eventualities. But some of those extra items can become huge, selling them as scrap. Moreover, to avoid dead stock, reorder levels should be fixed. Waste of motion. Watts Humphrey says that the purpose of driving is to reach the destination on time and not to spin the wheel. It happens when you do not have a map. In organization, there will be a lot of motion but no work if the workers are not trained in their job properly, which causes wastage of a lot of time. Parts or supplies that are defective results in financial loss. Not only that, but managing scrap results in extra labor such as safekeeping, accounting, and disposal, as well as a reduction in the amount of space available for good manufacture. As a result, the only way to solve the problem is to eliminate scrap by zero defects. And now let's talk about the business process re-engineering or the BPR. The goal of BPR is to improve process performance by a factor of 10. BPR is connected with innovation since it entails more than simply automating or incorporating information technology into current processes or operations. All stakeholders in the organization will gain from it.
Fundamental rethinking.
Fundamental rethinking requires management to challenge the basic assumptions under which it operates. Without fundamental rethinking, technology often merely automates old ways of doing business.
Radical redesign.
In re-engineering, radical redesign means disregarding all existing structures and procedures and inventing completely new ways of accomplishing
How
work.
to carry out re-engineering. The steps involved in BP are similar to those in TQM. However, in re-engineering, much bigger results are expected and not incremental improvements.
Here are the 5 phases of re-engineering cycle. First one is planning, process study, study of best practices, redesign, and implementation.